Hey guys, Duane here. Pardon me if I'm a little stuffed up and sniffing and sneezing. Allergies are kicking my ass today. But no worries. What do we want to talk about today? I tried a new hobby and I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with it. I guess I should try it a couple more times because I've only done it once. The hobby is magnet fishing. I was aware of this and had always meant to try it, and then I saw Doc Ink's video where he showed all the things that he found the first time he went magnet fishing. So I'm like, I'm gonna do that, okay? And with a lot of hobbies, the acquiring the gear is like half of the fun. So let me show you what I got. First, you gotta have a bucket, okay? This is a kitty litter bucket. I have a bunch of these, and so that's what I'm using. Because everything gets wet, and however you're transporting it in your car or whatever, and to and from the car, it's good to have a handle. Yeah, you really want a bucket. Rag, because again, everything gets wet. So I take a dry rag with me, and it's a rag that I don't care about. I don't care if it gets ripped or ruined or whatever. Okay. Also, a really good idea is some waterproof gloves. These are not waterproof, and the palms are. They're coated in some kind of latex, but the backs are not. I wasn't really thinking about that. I just wanted the grip and some amount of waterproofing, but the back is just nylon, and yeah, my hands were very wet, but the grip helped with pulling the rope, okay? And also it gives you a little protection from sharp objects, because a lot of the stuff you're going to be pulling up out of the river is going to be sharp metal, okay? This glove is completely waterproof. It's covered in latex on both sides. It's also very grippy. I actually found this, so I only have one, but I'm going to try this next time. Then I have a modified milk jug to hold the actual rope and the magnet. I just wanted to keep it separate from my 5-gallon bucket full of treasure. Okay, not really necessary, I guess. It could just all go in the bucket, but that's what I did. The rope, I have 50 feet here, and that seemed about right. You can do more or less depending on how deep the water is and how far you want to throw it out. If you're magnet fishing from the bank, if you're in a boat, you probably won't need that much. But anyway, about 50 feet of rope. This is cool. I found these by accident at Home Depot. That's a wire rope keeper thing. It's like half of a handcuff. Very, very slick for keeping your cords and your ropes and such organized. This size was like 99 cents. They have bigger ones and smaller ones. I really like that. I know. I'm a gear freak. I put this on the end of the rope. This is the end that stays with me. Okay? So this goes around my waist. So I don't throw the magnet out there and the rope goes with it, and I have to go in the water after it. Okay? So I wrap this around my waist and just clip it on, so I never lose my fishing rig. Alright? I learned that from YouTube. I learned all this from YouTube, okay? this magnet, this is not the best magnet to get. I got this at Harbor Freight. They're about $8, but I had a coupon, so I got it for $6. You really want, if you're going to be serious about this, you really want a round magnet because they are less likely to get snagged on stuff. Okay, I never had a problem. I didn't get any snags, but I've only done this once. Okay, if I continue with this hobby, I will get a big round magnet. How you tie the rope onto the magnet, again, I learned that from watching YouTube videos. So if you're interested, check out videos like, I think it was called The Best Knot for Magnet Fishing, something like that. And also wrapping the knot with duct tape will minimize snags. Okay, so I did that. And also, again, this is not my idea, I learned this from watching videos. About a meter from the magnet, I put a piece of green duct tape. So just so I know when I'm pulling it, when I'm reeling it in, I know I'm almost there. I don't know, it's not necessary, but it's kind of a good indicator of how close you are to the magnet. Okay, so that's it. That's all the gear. Oh, what did I find? My first time out, I was magnet fishing for about an hour and 15 minutes. And I started to get bored because I wasn't finding anything. The one thing I found was this cool spiral rusty nail. That's it. That's all I found. So that's why I'm really not too excited about this hobby, because I didn't find much. But I guess if I was finding a lot of stuff, even if it's junk, just finding the stuff would make it worth it. Okay, next topic is an update on the Razor E300 scooter. I have equipped it with 3 lithium batteries, hoverboard, 36-volt hoverboard batteries, and you wire them in parallel, so you maintain the 36 volts, but you increase the amp hours. The amp hours is what gives you distance. The voltage gives you speed, basically, and the amp hours gives you running time or distance. Okay, anyway, so 3 36-volt hoverboard batteries will fit in the E300, and it leaves you room for the controller. You have to, if you're going to do this, you have to buy a 36-volt controller, and yeah. So I did all that, and it is a lot of fun now. It is a lot better than how it came from Razor. It will go 23 miles per hour, and it will go on the one distance test run that I did, it went 12.5 miles before it got really slow. Okay, toward the end of the battery life, it gets really slow. So 12.5 miles is a long ways. I still wish it was more, because when the batteries were almost drained, I was about a mile from my car, so I had to walk it about a mile. So yeah, in the future I will keep my trips under 12 miles. Okay, that's the solution. there are production scooters that will go a lot farther. Some claim 40 miles on a charge. I'm sure that's an exaggeration, but I bet you they would go 20, maybe 30. Anyway, I am done modifying this scooter. I'm just going to ride it and enjoy it, and maybe next year, if I still think I need a scooter with longer range, I might buy a better one. Okay, so there you go. Razor E300 modified. It's as good as it's gonna get. And it's pretty good. It is a lot of fun. If you're wondering why a grown man is spending all this time on a scooter, then you probably haven't ridden one. Bottom line, it is so much fun. It is so much fun. If you haven't tried these electric scooters, I really recommend you try it. If you're lucky enough to live in a city that has rental scooters, go ahead and rent one for half an hour or an hour. You'll be hooked. It is fun. Anyway, that's the update on the Razor. The last topic I want to talk about today is eBay. The eBay business is going well, actually really well. I spend weekends going to yard sales, buying cool, mostly vintage stuff, and then throughout the week I list the items that I bought, and sales keep coming in. Today is the 11th of August, and I've had 31 sales already this month. It is a lot of work. If you calculate the dollars per hour, I'm probably making less than minimum wage, but it is a lot of fun, and yeah, it is a hobby that's actually producing income. So there you go. And once in a while I find something at a yard sale or a thrift store that that I really like, and I want to keep it. So there's a side benefit. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you today. Have a great day. Peace out.